and welcome to this week's Chirnsyde Chat. It's really nice to get the chance to speak to everybody and to wish you all well. I have really enjoyed seeing all the hard work that you're all doing. So many children working hard and being successful in their learning. I have looked at the chat boards on all your class pages, and that's been great for you to be able to connect with each other, to send positive messages and to support to our friends when we feel quite far away from them sometimes. So that's been a really nice new thing to have on your seesaw. It was great to see last weekend everybody having super fun in the snow. How lucky were you that you got all that snow when you were off school and not having to do any online learning? So lots of people put up pictures of sledging in the snow and snowmen and just enjoying all the beauty in nature as it was covered in its lovely white winter blanket. But snow's all gone now. Spring's just around the corner. That's great because it's getting lighter in the mornings and the evenings. The days are getting longer. The birds are singing. Some of the bulbs are beginning to come up. And there are lots of signs of spring all around. So when you're out and about getting your daily exercise, if you're out on your bike or your scooter or walking or jogging, whatever you're doing, see if you can spot some of the signs of spring coming along. Okay, it's time for shout outs, so sit back and listen up in case you get a mention or if it's just for your whole class, which is lovely to hear the messages from your teachers. So we'll start off with Primary 1. Primary 1, what superstars you are. This has been your last week of online learning and you have been fabulous. Thank you so much for all your hard work. It has been great to see you engaging well and putting your best efforts into all of your activities. You should all be very proud of yourselves. I know I am very proud of you. A particular shout out to Floyd, Mila, Charlie, Ali, Elise, Emily, Fatima, Jack and Lucy for persevering with all your seesaw learning activities, even though during the last week of online learning it may have been a bit more tricky to stay motivated. I'm sure you're all looking forward to returning to school on Monday and seeing all of your friends again. I hope you have the best time being back at school. And I'm sure everyone would like to send their very best wishes to as she takes time off to prepare for the arrival of her new baby. Good luck. Now for Primary 2. First of all, from Miss Howarth, a massive thank you to the boys and girls in Primary 2. I am so proud of how hard you have worked during home learning and I have enjoyed seeing your tasks. A massive shout out to Jack and Tilly who have done lots of blending, common words and money work. To Lila and Summer for playing with money and creating shops, and to Robbie for working hard. I also enjoyed seeing Lucy and Eve's yummy pancakes for Pancake Tuesday. You have all impressed me with your motivation and your attitude to learning. I am so excited to see you on Monday, says Miss Howarth. And Mrs. Ritchie for Primary 2 says, Hi Primary 2, well done for continuing to upload great work on Seesaw. I know it's tricky to get back into the home learning after a holiday, but you've all done a great job. I was particularly impressed with your writing last week, says Mrs. Ritchie. Lots of people were able to write a detailed recount of their time off school. A special shout out goes to Lucy F for including lots of detail in her writing and presenting it beautifully. To Summer for writing about her feelings in her recount and using great punctuation, including an exclamation mark in the right place. And to Lila for using connectives in her writing and including lots of detail. I can't wait to see you all in school next week, says Mrs. Ritchie. Now, moving on to Primary 3-2 with Mrs. Beggs. And Mrs. Beggs would like to say a big thank you and well done to everybody who has completed activities at home and in school this week. It has been lovely to see your efforts and hard work again. I would like to give a special shout out to Davina, Omar and Clay for their brilliant detailed drawings of the Eiffel Tower, to Joshua, Mila and Kenneth for their super maths problem solving skills, and to Victoria for her effort and progress with her phonics. Well done, Victoria, you have been working so hard. I am very proud of how hard you have all been working at home since January, and I am looking forward to seeing you all back in class again next week, says Mrs. Beggs. Right, moving on to Primary 4-3. And Miss Thomas says, another week has passed and I am still incredibly proud of every single one of you, Primary 4-3. You're so dedicated to your home learning and make every day a joy. I would like to say a big thank you to Alice for her emotional check-ins. It has been such a delight hearing you chat away, telling me all about your day and what you and your family have been doing. It's great hearing your voice and it always brings a smile to my face, says Miss Thomas. Well done to Alfie for not giving up on his learning, even though sometimes he would rather be playing Geometry Dash, which by the sounds of it, he's very good at it. He completes his tasks to an excellent standard, and I have been very impressed with your money work this week, particularly coin combinations and higher value amounts. Macy deserves a shout out this week because she consistently completes all of her tasks and puts tremendous effort into her learning and how she showcases it. Huge well done, Macy. Emily deserves a shout out this week because her story writing blows me away, says Miss Thomas. You have such a vivid imagination and fantastic creativity and have great technical skills. You also have lovely manners where you show the school value of respect. You take time to record messages of thanks after I have commented on your work. I would like to give a special shout out, says Miss Thomas, to Dylan for the confidence he has shown, not only this week but in previous weeks. He has been bold, uploading videos of himself talking about his learning and showcasing his knowledge and skills. I have been very proud of your confidence. Keep it up, Dylan. Lastly, I would like to say a huge well done to every one of you for all your lovely messages to your classmates this week. I know it has been tough missing everyone, so I know your messages have put a smile on your classmates' faces. Take care, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend, says Miss Thomas. Okay, now to Primary 5-4. And Miss Vickers would like to say, well done to everyone in Primary 5-4 who has completed learning at home or in school this week. A big thank you to those of you who have completed work or shared learning with me on Seesaw. And Miss Vickers says, I would like to give a special shout out to Kenzie and Rula, who have both celebrated their birthdays over the past 2 weeks. Even though they took a day off school to celebrate their birthdays, they made sure they caught up on their learning on Seesaw the following day, which I was so impressed by. Well done, girls, says Miss Vickers. Now to Primary 5. And Miss Tallis says, hello, Primary 5. I know things might be feeling harder as we have been online for a while now, but don't give up. Try and follow the tips I'm suggesting, like taking a 5-minute exercise break before pressing the green tick on your activity and making sure you have got everything in there that you would be proud of before uploading. Check out my video on how to save a draft as well, as that can be useful. Shout out to everyone who is taking the time in their maths to watch all of the instruction videos showing your working or explaining it using the microphone tool. Maths isn't just about correct answers, it's about the whole process. I was particularly impressed with this for the chat that counts activities, so well done, says Miss Tallis. And she says, I would also want to give a big shout out to Orla A for her fantastic health and well-being technology upload about the Emotion Works cogs. She used pictures, her own words and clearly put in a lot of effort and research. Well done, Orla. Now, from Miss Adams, Primary 6 shout out. Well done to everyone who came back after the holiday willing and ready to learn. I'm really looking forward to reading your comments on our Primary 6 Cheery Chat message board on Seesaw. I know you will have lots of positive, cheery comments to make, as you have all been so supportive of each other this term. Keep those lovely comments coming, as they really do help us all to feel better and more positive as we head into spring. Another big thank you too to all the adults who are there to help and support you with your online learning. They get a gold star from me, says Miss Adams. And finally, you've waited a long time for this Primary 7. From Miss McNaughton, she says, hello Primary 7, I hope you're all happy and well. This week, I would like to give a shout out to Daniel, Alan, Ava, Casey, Lewis H, Elid, Ethel, Nicole, Lewis P and Zara for sending videos, pictures and messages for our Primary 7 chat this week. I really enjoyed watching your videos of you playing and sledging in the snow. I would also like to give a special shout out to Caden, Courtney Marie and Alexandra for the effort they're putting into their work, especially over the last week. Keep up the fab work, everyone, and I hope to see you soon, says Miss McNaughton. And that's our shout outs for this week. So today I'd like to talk to you a wee bit about one of our values that we haven't yet talked about in our Chirnsyde Chat, and that value for today is included. And I'd like you to think a wee bit about what that word really means. The word included means to make someone part of a group, to make someone feel that they're part of something. And we use this word to emphasise that a person is part of the group. At Chirnsyde, we value everyone, children, parents and carers, all staff, as part of our group, our school community, our Chirnsyde family. The opposite of included is excluded, keeping people out of our group, not making them feel that they are part of things. Sometimes people do this because they think someone is different. They like different things, they behave in different ways, or they look different. But at Chirnsyde, we value everyone for their differences and make an effort to include everyone in our learning, our play, and in our thoughts and words. Due to the lockdown and the coronavirus, it's been tricky at the moment to feel truly part of the whole group, as we all have to live such separate lives and stay at home to keep us all safe. One of the ways in normal times we have managed to help everyone feel included at Chirnsyde, to feel part of something, has been by singing together at assemblies and events. This hasn't been possible since the start of the coronavirus pandemic, so I thought it would be nice if we could all share a song together in our homes with our families. By singing and playing along with the same song, we could all feel that we are part of something bigger, our Chirnsyde community. The song I've chosen is Different Drums. The chorus says, we all dance to different drums, no two heartbeats are the same. We all live under the same sun, but we all have different rhythms to play. The start of the song has an instrumental introduction, drums and percussion. Percussion instruments are those that we can hit or tap, shake or scrape. I have used things from my kitchen to make some percussion instruments. You can see them and listen to them on this short video. So, here are some of the things that I found in my kitchen. I've got 2 wooden spoons, I've got a chopstick, I've got an upturned plant pot, a yogurt pot. I've got an empty ice cube maker. I've got an empty shower gel bottle. I've got some rice. I had an empty Tupperware container and some pasta. With my wooden spoons, I can knock them together to make a tapping sound. I can also use them to tap on something to make a drum. I could change the sound by using the chopstick to tap instead. It's a lighter sound. What do you think I could use the ice cube maker for? Well, if I turn it over and use my chopstick, I can scrape to make my own rhythm. Finally, I've got shakers, so I can put rice inside my plastic bottle and shake, or the pasta inside my Tupperware and shake. And we can change the noises we make by changing the rhythm or the speed with which we tap, scrape or shake. So, if you would like to join in, you could find or make something to tap, shake or scrape to play along and sing. Why not get your family at home to join in and sing along together? Singing can make us feel part of things when we're alone, and it can make us feel happier as we move and play along to the music. So, feel free to join in. You'll see the song of the video, and it's the same format that we use when we're all in the hall singing together. So I hope you take the opportunity to share that with your family, to learn the song along with them. And I will put the songs on Seesaw for everyone with some instructions for making instruments. I'd really love to see your pictures, videos and recordings of you playing and singing along so that you can feel part of something bigger, part of our Chirnsyde community. Good luck. I really look forward to seeing what you can do. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye guys, I'm looking forward to seeing you all next week.
Hope yous are being good.
Hope you are being good.
Give them all a thumbs up.
Right, Papi!
Yeah.
This week I baked chocolate cake with my mum and I. It didn't turn out as it looked like in the picture, but it still tasted amazing. Bye, school. I can't wait to get back to school.
Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing good and keeping safe and well, and I look forward to seeing you all hopefully very soon. So today's challenge is making a breathing stick, and this is one I have made earlier today. Alright, so our challenge is to try and make one at home, and I look forward to seeing them all very soon. Okay, so what you'll need for this challenge is 2 pipe cleaners, any colour, any choice, and 6 beads. So you'll be able to pick them up in any local store and be able to do it. Okay, so what we do first is we just take the ends of the pipe cleaners and we put them over our finger. Okay, you might need an adult for this as well, and just loop it over until you've got something that looks like this. And what that does is it stops the beads from coming off. Okay, and then you just take them and twist them together. You can be as creative as you want with this. Okay, so I've got some nice sparkly ones because I think sparkles are really good and they brighten up your day, they make me feel happy, and that is why we're doing these kind of things, because self-care is very important, and doing things like this just makes us do a wee bit more. So make sure that towards the end that both sides are very even, or it may stop your beads going on. Okay, they might get caught. So that's how it looks just now. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your individual bead, pop it on. Mine's is not even up on the right to the end. Take your next one until you've got all 6 beads on. So just also do this. Okay. This will be good fun to do with maybe a parent or carer, or whoever you live at home with, because it would be good for them to do it with you. Okay, and you can both show each other different things to do. So that there is how it should look. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to again take the ends, loop it round, give it a wee twist at the end, and there we have it. We have our breathing stick. But your breathing stick doesn't just have to be like this, it can be a bracelet. You can put it around your arm, like this. Or you could add it to other pipe cleaners and you can make like animals, whatever you want to be or make, okay? You can be as creative and adventurous as you want. The most important thing is that you've got this wee thing, because this is going to help us to regulate and give us something to help us relax and feel a bit more calmer, okay? So what you would do with this is, when you feel, because I know that just now we might feel a little nervous or a wee bit anxious, or just not feeling too much of how we would generally feel happy ways, okay? And that's okay, that's absolutely fine, because we'll all get days where we may not feel great, but this is where we're going to use these things, okay? So what we do is, we're going to do some breathing, because breathing is really good for us when we do it properly, okay? And it helps us relax and it helps us feel much happier and much more calmer. So I'll send you out some breathing sheets that will give you some ideas as well, okay? But just simply, I'll give you a wee task and I'll show you how to do it. So what you would do is, you would just take a breath and you're going to just breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe in, and you just do that again, okay? Breathing in, breathing out, and listen to that, listen how it feels, how it makes your body feel, because it sends a thing called neuroadrenaline, and that is really a healthy thing for your mind and your body to have, to keep calm and relaxed, alright? So you could do that for your breathing activities, but you can also use this quirky wee thing as well as an affirmation stick. So some of you will be a wee bit nervous coming back to school, okay? So you could bring this to school with you once you make it, and what you could do is, you could, if you're feeling a bit unsettled or a bit nervous and anxious, you just take this out and you can use this and keep just saying to yourself, what we did with the affirmation stuff that we did last time is we just could tell ourselves, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm very safe, I'm safe, until you get to the end, I'm safe. Again, just repeat that, because the more that we tell ourselves that we're feeling safe, or we're feeling happy, or we're feeling calm, the more that it actually feels true, and it actually means that we can kind of believe that we are okay, because we are going to be okay, and we'll get through this together. So today's task is our little breathing stick, bracelet, necklace, fidget, whatever you want to call it, okay? So I look forward to seeing the different kinds of things that he's come up with, so send them over to Mrs. Lambert, and I'll look forward to seeing you all very soon. Catch you later. Bye guys.